Welcome to our Rolemaster Actual play session. Twilight of the Old Order and Ain't No Place for a Hero are two campaigns, currently co-joined, set in the World of Duranarki, the continent of men. The game system used in our game is Rolemaster Classic, with a liberal inclusion of home rules. We hope you enjoy our story, and, as always, may the dice roll in your favour. This is episode 110 of Twilight of the Old Order and episode 87 of Ain't No Place for a Hero. The two parties have been reunited in the free city of Ritana, some 14 days apart after escaping the In-Between, and are now in the middle of a dangerous mission on a forgotten, dismal island. We rejoin our heroes in the middle of a brutal fight with a group of soldiers on a jungle path.
Hello, I'm Chris, otherwise known as GM Chance, and welcome to our story, or rather, stories, because today, as per the previous last couple of episodes, the two campaigns, Twilight of the Old Order and Ain't No Place for a Hero, are co-joined again. This is episode 3 of our 4-part extravaganza that we've had for our in-person session on a weekend in October in 2023. In a minute or so, I'm going to ask the players to introduce the characters that they're playing. And then I'll ask for my usual quick request my request for somebody very quickly to provide a quick summary of what happened last session, and then we're into it. A couple of super rapid comments from myself, just my usual shout out to our subscribers. Thanks very much indeed. Love those comments that are coming in. This is our hobby, we do it for fun. Thanks for all the support. Also, just a reminder that for those of you that are new to this channel and are really enjoying the story, loving what's going on, but some of the names and some of the history and some of the actual plot elements are a bit hard to piece together. Both these games have been going for quite a long time, several years in fact, but we only started recording these comparatively recently. If you check down in the description, section of this video down below, there will be firstly a video which provides a quick overview for the two stories, so one video for each, of the plot for each of the stories, and also down below is a link to a PDF document which provides a bit of a longer description of the main plot arc, a bit about the characters and what's been happening. Fantastic. Well and truly enough for me. You didn't come here to listen to the GM talk. Rather, you came here for these individuals, all 12 of them. These are these are the 12 characters which will delight you with their antics in this episode. And I think we're going to ask Pete to introduce his characters. Pete, take it away.
Hi, I'm Pete, and in this episode I'll be playing Leif. Leif is a half-elf warrior mage, which means he uses weapons as well as magic. He's a friendly fellow, very empathetic, and a really kind member of the party.
Kia ora, I'm Mason, and for this episode I'm playing Demos. He's a very attractive, very hunky, very buff mixed man, really great with his spear and shield, and he can whip out some swords if he needs to. He's not the most intelligent person, but he makes up for it with a lot of kindness, a lot of gentleness, except for when he's fighting. and he's been with the party for a little while, has thoroughly enjoyed his time with them, is very much looking forward to saving the world, and on the side he is looking and hoping to find his long lost sister that was kidnapped a long time ago.
Hi, I'm Graham. I play Nyathonal Sherakir. She is a Magent, which is a mix of stealthy skills, fighting skills, and magic skills, mentalism, magic of the mind. She is a complex character, something of a religious fundamentalist who believes in assassination as a sacred endeavour. She keeps that well hidden, however. She is, however, a dab hand with a short sword and uses her magic and sneaky ability to good use in sneaking up on her adversaries.
Kia ora, I'm Alex, and for this episode I'm playing Keros. Keros is a young North woman. She's a weather mage, a pretty powerful weather mage with some very cool spells. She's quite sweet and kind, a bit emotionally labile, but wears a heart on her sleeve and a strong moral compass. She also has a companion, a cat called Victory, who's a very important member of the party, and Victory was rescued, oh there's Victory, a wee while ago from impending doom.
Hello, I'm Graham. I play Etienne Gilderflower. He is a genitrist, which is a type of paladin or holy warrior. He follows the teachings of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and he believes that her will leads him on, and he makes decisions based on the dreams he receives or thinks he receives from his goddess. He has joined the party on the mission to, as he understands it, to save the old order, the world as they know it. He is a very charming, very good looking man, a very eccentric man, speaks in riddles and rhymes most of the time, but he believes in a higher purpose. He's a very dab hand with a sword, usually found in full plate.
Kia ora, I'm Pete and I'll be playing Mithan in this episode. Mithan is a ranger. She's a high man. She's pretty good at outdoor skills and she's a pretty good archer. She's not a people person. She doesn't really care about people's feelings, although she's beginning to in this party.
Hi, I'm Aidan and I'm playing Grey. Grey is a very handsome half-elf who doesn't really believe in wearing shirts. He's constantly just displaying his body all the time, which, you know, he's got it, so he's flaunting it. He's got a bit of a tragic backstory. Pretty much everyone he's ever really cared about has been murdered brutally, but despite that, he's still a lovely guy. He's very caring, cares a lot about his teammates and also animals, loves animals, as he is a beastmaster, so he has the power to kind of, I don't know, not control, well, he can control animals, but he can also kind of interact with them and understand them and get them to help him do what he needs to do. And when he's not using his magic, he is a bit of a dab hand with an axe. He is very good at chopping things, chopping enemies, and also good with a little bit of stabby and a crossbow as well. He has a bird called Wingy that is his best friend that needs to have a bit more of a story, I guess. She'll come into it a bit more like down the road, I think. Yeah, that's great.
Hello, I'm Graham, and I play Severin Kaidegard, who is a human swordsman. A dab hand at the sword, spent his whole life training in swordsmanship. He is a very charming fellow and fancies himself as a bit of a leader.
Hi, I'm Stara. I play Jada. She's a 6'7" Arab-looking woman. She fights with a quarterstaff, but not often because she's a healer. She grew up in a monastery where they adopted her, and she has just been taught how to heal, do martial arts. That's all she's done her entire life.
Hello, I'm Graham, and I'm playing Tanya Anastasia, who is an elven hunter. Dab hand with a bow. She has some outdoor skills, some very adept sneaky skills, and is an interesting personality, a little bit spiky, a little bit difficult to know, but inside, a good egg.
Kia ora, my name's Pete, and I'll be playing Nicholas in this episode. Nicholas is a common man and a mentat by profession. That means he is a spell user, and he uses spells from the mentalism realm. Nicholas is a quiet and sort of unassuming sort of fellow. He doesn't like to draw attention to himself.
Fantastic, well introduced everybody, well done. Excellent, particularly good introductions from everybody there, and particularly familiar sounding introductions for some reason as well. And there we have it, gentle viewer, on screen, not only yours truly, who you're now thoroughly sick of the sight of, no doubt, but the heroes for this game, and you can see them in front. They're going to give you away, there they go. Fantastic. These are the faces behind Twilight of the Old Order and Ain't No Place for a Hero. And you've just seen them on camera as well, introducing their characters. Okay, could I please ask for somebody who was voluntold to provide a summary of what happened in the last episode? Take it away, please.
Okay, so at the last episode, we left off, we'd killed 2 pigs, and 2 of them were just really nice and chill. So we decided to start off by putting those 2 pigs to sleep. Took a little while, but we got there in the end, and slowly we all kind of gathered around and did a little team building by killing the pigs together at the same time, which we did. We didn't keep any of the meat, and then we travelled to the coast in search of somewhere to sleep and also to see what was there. We found some weird cocoons in an old building that were filled with like dead bodies. It was quite creepy. And then we went to, I think we went to like some kind of clearing where there was like a weird ominous sound that was kind of nice but also chilling. And with that we decided to go to sleep. And then it was really nice. We slept for a little bit, and then I think we woke up and then moved. Did we move? And then slept again, and then woke up, and then we went for a bit more of an explore. Found a village, and kept on walking past that village. There was people there, but it didn't seem like anyone too bad. But we didn't want to be spotted, so we kept on walking, and then Neathidal, who was walking ahead, alerted us with a really clever little mind meld thing that there was someone up ahead with a crossbow, not a crossbow, just a bow, aimed at our direction. So we slowly started walking down the path and came up with lots of clever ideas that didn't really work. And now there's a lot of people that know where we are and they're on their way.
That's a summary of what I'm talking
A series of misadventures.
Bravo.
Excellent. Great narration. Thank you very much indeed. Round of applause for the narrator. There we go. Excellent. Thank you. Well narrated. Thank you. Probably just the last thing to note, you're currently on a jungle path. So either side of you on the path, quite a narrow path, either side of you, this is the terrain. Walking through the jungle or moving through the jungle cuts movement in half. So if you'd normally run at 100 foot around, you would run at 50, you'd walk at 25, etc. The jungle is dense, there's creepers and vines and leaves, etc. So any attacks on you or to you actually through the jungle, as with Kiros's last bow shot of last session, is at a negative 20, both to you and from you. On the path, you're clear. So there's enough, the path, the very narrow path, just wide enough for 2 people to walk abreast, you're unimpeded by attacks. I think that's it. Any last qualifying questions? Anything people want to know? Graham?
Hello. Does that mean, because a few of our characters sort of ducked down into the foliage,
Yep.
that if someone was standing on the path attacking us,
Yep.
we would get a minus and they wouldn't?
Say again? I don't understand.
If someone, the reason we ducked down was to stop arrows,
Yep.
but also we retreated into the thing so that if someone stumbled on the path, they might need a bit more orientation.
Yes.
Especially. But if we were then to start fighting,
Yes.
would we both get the minuses then? Or...
I mean, if you're like just on the edge of the path, probably not, because there's a small bush in between, you know. But if you're actually into the vegetation, if you're into that...
Yeah, just want to make sure we'd be flying on even ground. I mean, in terms of on the same...
If someone was firing a missile at you, they might find you harder to see, so they'd have a negative. If someone can reach you with a sword, however, and they can move more freely because they're on the path and you're not, you would have the minus, they wouldn't. Yep. So the idea is that there's stuff, as per what's on screen, that could impede your sword blow or whatever.
Yeah, just know that might be a bit of change.
Okay. All right, so we are off. Any other than that? Any last qualifying questions? Going once, looking around. Nope. Okay, let's start the game. We are going to new encounter. No, we're not fighting those. Damn it, I did it again. There you go. I did it again. We are fighting these instead. Okay, oops. There we go, that's much better. New encounter.
Get it? You got it?
Initiative.
Yep.
It's an amazing
And we're off. Jada, you were first to act. If we cluster around the map in great anticipation. So Jada, you are aware of... So you are aware, Jada, of Keros reaching up her bow, and you can't see who she's shooting at because you're crouching down, but she's fired in this direction. You've heard the scream from over here. Jada, you and everybody else are aware of crashes and stuff, something happening in the bush.
Okay, I'm going to prepare a shield, because I'm already hidden.
You've crouched down.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Lovely.
In case someone comes to bat me.
Okay. Next up is Neathanal.
Hello. Well, unlike the rest of them, I think I will hanging out in the bush sounds quite a good idea for her.
Okay.
She's only got a short sword, so that might suit her type of combat. So I think she will potentially actually just move this way a bit.
Okay.
In here, and then start preparing, so move and prepare.
Okay, cool. Move
We're
it.
not very far.
Oh. Yep, she can move a very short distance and prepare.
And then start preparing, and she'll hide as best she can.
So hiding is an action. She's not actually hiding.
Okay, she's going to hide then.
She's not preparing?
No.
Okay.
She's going to move up there, and then she's going to do an official...
Hide? Yeah. Give me a roll.
Quite a scene today. 40.
40. 40. What's her stalking height?
It is 115.
Cool. Just a sec.
Do what? I think I can.
I mean, because I can have a choice. I can have
Should just shoot everyone now.
Yeah. That's with very little choice, and I have 70% action left.
Not 75.
Not 75.
Still got him. No, but that's not performance. No.
Static maneuvers, hiding, difficulty, no shadows, medium shadows, so it's +0. Shock and pain, she's not taking any of those. What was the roll, please, Graham?
40.
40 plus 115. Okay. It's a bright sunny day, so there aren't much in the way of shadows she can hide in. However, there's some foliage above, so it's a medium roll. I mean, she'll
get under the fern.
as best she can. Yep, as best she can. Cool. Kiros,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Oh, gosh. Did I get him? I can't remember.
He screamed.
He's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead though.
But he will die.
Can I still see him?
Can you still see him? No, he's ducked down.
Oh, okay.
You can see the fountains of blood spurting.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And because I did a perception and then I shot,
Mhm.
what was my perception remind me? I could see him
Correct.
and nobody else.
Correct.
But we know that it's coming.
I don't know.
You heard him say under attack.
Under attack, yes. And then you did the whole thing of this way.
Yes.
What will I do?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I'm asking myself. What will I do? I will reload, which is a...
Your tagging some captain.
Oh, thank you. I will reload a composite bow,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to fire. Reload. Where is it? I've got to reload and fire.
Just the normal load.
Which one is it?
It'll be 60%.
Oh, 70%. I'm going to reload.
Yep.
And also, can I proceed as well to 30%?
Sure. Give me a roll.
25.
25. Now this is a master roll. Master dice roll 25. Okay, and her perception is, please.
36.
She doesn't. Are we good, Pete? Yep. She doesn't see anything else, I'm afraid. All right, and she's reloading. Cool. Okay. So Gray, you're on your feet checking. Who's this? It's Leif on his feet, looking around. Kiros is still on your feet, and who's this? Askell. Cool. So
He's not facing that way, he's facing that way.
cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shield.
Lovely. Okay. Who is second? Who's this? It's Leif. Leif, you.
Shield parry.
Sorry?
Shield parry.
You get shot in the back.
On the back.
Oh!
Not getting shot in the back. Not banging.
Who got shot in the back?
No.
What? Goodness gracious.
Where's Winnie? Why hasn't she alerted us to these people?
I did think about that. Two things. First, you didn't tell me that you were doing it today.
What's that?
You didn't say that you were doing it today. She's always doing it? Okay. Secondly, Forest.
Yeah, true. She would see.
Correct.
She can't do
Uh,
I'm happy she's in the yard. I don't want her to be the phone.
Pete, you don't get your shield nor your DB.
I'm going to go get them.
That is 22 on an E puncture. I'm going to roll the crit. I'm just as well. I see I'm going to roll the crit out in the open because that was a 94. Here is the E crit coming your way. 36. It hits you. It hits you in your leg, oddly enough. In your thigh. If foe has leg armor, 3 hits. If none, 2 hits and 3 hits per round. You don't have leg armor. Yeah. Great. You've just heard Leif directly behind you scream out. Yeah, it's Gray's turn.
He definitely stops concentrating on this guy. So the guy, no, he doesn't disappear. So what happens is when you stop concentrating, he's just frozen.
Yeah.
So he's then like. So when these guys actually, because they haven't noticed him yet. So when they notice him, they'll see him.
What's his stance?
His stance is like.
Nice. Okay.
With like so many limbs.
Do you want to take some off the wall and demonstrate?
No.
No. Okay.
So he's just going to be looking daggers at
Okay.
people.
Yep.
And so he already had his shield up.
You just heard Leif.
Just heard
Yay.
Leif
Yell.
yell, and I guess he fell against them or something.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, he'd probably to see why.
Yep.
And see there was hit by an arrow, and then he'd probably try and help him up and like pull him down into like a kind of a little huddle position.
Okay.
He's got his, have his axe out as well.
Okay.
And then just kind of like.
Okay. So pulling.
Ready to parry.
Ready to parry. pulling Leif down, and both kind of crouching down.
Maybe can you be like China?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Change
Leif,
Oh, I did a new action.
Leif, your action. You weren't stunned from that bow shot. What do you do?
He will say, "I'm bleeding." I'm bleeding. And he will. And thank Ray.
Yep.
Hand on wound and prepare.
Hand on wound and prepare.
Optional parry.
So that bleeding goes down from 3 hits per round down to 2 hits per round for Leif. Cool.
If he needs to parry, it's not preparing.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, he was preparing already.
Nicholas.
Nicholas is crouching. Perception roll to the back. In the direction of coming. Based on right in front of my head.
Yep. Give me a roll, please.
Please, good dice. 72.
The pink one, the lucky.
The pink one, the lucky. I don't want to.
Rubble.
I don't want to.
72. Cool.
Plus 39.
Transfer.
Yeah. There's just so much crashing and there's just a lot of noise now. It's hard to make out. Without a doubt, probably what Leif does figure out, Nicholas does figure out is, without a doubt, there are people here.
He saw people.
He did, and he's certainly hearing movement. Yep.
Cool. And he will
Prepare. Cool. Next up, is Etienne.
Based on intel just discussed earlier, I think they won't go as he's not within the bush, he's going to be in it.
Okay.
So I think he'd probably say to maybe say to Severin, suggest that they just nudge forward. Oops, that's Etienne. And go, maybe whisper to everyone, go back to back on the path.
Okay.
And so he's just going to shuffle out the bush. Suggest that Severin goes back to back and then just ready himself.
Yep.
And then I think was he preparing last time?
I can't remember.
I think he was. I think he did a round for self-continue. If he can just shuffle out and keep preparing.
Yep. It's got 25% action, so he can definitely do that. Done. What's Twilight?
So up here. So like this, and then one looking that way, and then the other one looking that way. So just a little. Yeah, one of the kind of lazy Susan. Yeah. After all, I was looking at.
Wow.
Pretty precious.
You wanted the wind still?
A gentle zephyr.
So, Keros, when you did your action, you were reloading, and you had a perception. You didn't mention anything about crouching. You're still standing up. This man here, why is it doing that? You see him. This man here. Oh, God damn it! This man here stands up out of the bushes and fires a crossbow at Keros. It's a flank attack on Keros. He stands up from
So I do need to use this side of the sheet.
here.
I can do it.
Here's the roll. What's the distance there? Could you just do a quick
Very long way away.
30 foot? Cool. 30 foot, neither a positive nor a negative. People must think the GM favours certain people, but
Nobody thinks that, love.
but the computer just rolled a 1. Maybe. No favoritism. Here's the roll. Okay. You see this man at the corner of your eye. You catch a glimpse of him. That's why you know he's there. He pops up out of the bushes, readies his crossbow, and then you just hear him yell and whistle, "Fuck, fuck, fuck!" and he crouches back down again.
You just can't replace good training. Onboarding, orientation,
Murdering people with crossbows. Yep. You were lucky, Keros. That was a 1.
The fact that everyone else is crouching. If I just wanted to get back to... I did not.
Next up. Okay. More crashing through the bushes. Askell.
Okay, so Axel is definitely going to
it is. Sorry? Askell's what?
He's going to crouch.
Okay.
And move back, but he's also going to cast deflection.
Okay.
So that any arrows that come to him, he's like,
no. Bad arrow. Okay. Could you please make a roll? Now, is Askell would know this.
Oh, it's an instant spell.
It's an instant spell, true, but he also is wearing armor. So he does have, and you would know this, and because we were playing it yesterday, and also you both are being kind enough to play someone else's character. He has the skill Transcend Armor, so basically forget the fact he's wearing armor, basically.
Yeah.
Could you give me a roll on that? You need 101 based on his transcend armor to see if he manages to overcome his armor.
Ooh, 81.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
What's his transcend armor?
I think it's 56.
I think he's done it.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, it's 56. Yes.
56. 81 plus 56 is well and truly above 101. So that is a successful skill. Yay! It's an instantaneous spell. Make a roll to cast a spell, please.
Ooh, 16.
16 instantaneous spell. No pluses, no minuses. It's not a 1 or a 2. The spell succeeds.
Yay!
Well done.
Well played, Ashkell.
Well played, Askell.
Why need to pass on?
Who's your phone?
Number 9. Okay.
Because he hasn't got anything left, right?
Let's go through it. Transcend armor, I think it's 20.
Oh, sorry.
Is it 20? Transcend armor is 20. Casting a spell is 70. No, instantaneous is 10. 10?
And crouching is 20.
And crouching is 20.
There's like a little bit less. 50.
So that's 50.
It's going to parry everything.
Excellent. Excellent. Goodness me. It's good to see the paranoia slowly creeping in. That's
Right, Ashkell? Yes.
okay. What does he do? He does that. Yes, he does that. Yes, he does. Okay, cool. More questions from the bushes. Tanya.
Tanya is got a bow fixed on that corner.
On where, sorry?
On where she's got a bow fixed on the illusion.
Oh, yep.
So she's sort of hoping these people are going to run up at some point. So she's basically scanning down this area.
Yep.
So if she sees anybody pop up,
Yep.
out of the bushes within her field of view, she'll move a bow, like, I don't know,
Yep.
whatever that field of vision is. So opportunity shoot someone.
Okay, got it. Cool.
So she'll hold that until she finds a target.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, presence. That doesn't give it a location, does it? Just
No.
gives you no.
The fun.
She fired last time. She could do a snapshot from 90. So she would do a 10% perception, please.
Yeah, give me a roll.
91.
91.
Yay!
Oh, that's perception.
Feel good?
Oh, yeah,
Yes. 55.
Okay, and her bonus, please.
83.
Thank you. Okay. She's not sure, but she really hard to tell. But she thinks there might be more people coming from this side than this side.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay. She'll share that information.
She thinks maybe more from this side, but she.
Question.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear it? If they're in the bush rustling around.
Everyone can.
Yeah.
But
we can't really tell.
I guess it's kind of general confusion. You can hear that there's people coming towards you. Mithana's actually taking time, concentration, I guess is probably the best word, to actually kind of pick up, try to block out what's going on and focus on one thing. We're simulating a situation, but we're kind of saying she's picked up a little bit more information than the rest of you have. Yep.
Just say more to the left, and she'll, or let's go 80% left, she'll reload.
Cool, done.
Squashing up.
We should.
Well,
Okay.
corn coloured, right?
So we should.
And, okay.
I think
Demos.
I think he'll.
Wild stare.
I think he'll stay put for now. If something comes flying at him though, he missile carries.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He needs to be aware of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Basically, missile parry.
It depends if he's like standing if he's here.
Yep.
That's kind of a natural reaction. So missile fire.
Yep. Cool. All right. Done. Next up is 12. Cool. Cool. 4. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. 7.
So Severin's going to say in a voice that all this group can hear.
Yep.
To shuffle up to and past Karos, stay low and go back to back with a partner, look in all directions.
Okay.
And if he can do while he's saying, he'd like to move.
Yep.
That way.
Mm-hmm.
So if he can take the rest of the body follow him, great. But he's going to move down here. He's happy to sort of take point on that corner. And I guess he's looking for a partner
Yep.
that he can go back to back with, so that they're able to one of them can look that way, and the partners they can look the other way.
Okay.
So they're at least you've got two angles to cover.
Sure, but that's what he does.
That's what he's saying. Yeah,
Lovely.
That's what he's looking to do.
Done. Anybody opportunity action that wants to do anything? Going once, going twice.
Is that all his turn?
Yep.
So that's
Oh.
his whole turn.
Well, what else is he doing?
Is it possible? I can't remember what in Dream or Strength preparation.
Look that up. I'm sorry, it's missed this time. Need to get it for the next round.
Well, I'll say I'll do it. If I can't do it, I won't have done it.
Okay. Go on. Okay. Anybody else doing anything? Cool. Done. End of the round. Initiative. Ethel, what are you doing?
She's gonna prepare.
Okay. Preparing this round. Done.
And can she can look around while she does that, can she?
10% action. Sure.
Yeah, so she's going to just, obviously, opportunity if anybody comes along.
Done. Yep. Give me a roll.
A roll.
Perception.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay. 35.
35. Thank you. Thank you. And I always forget, what's the negative for a, is it 10?
Orangey. You're ready? Karos is ready!
Forward or backward?
Full perception. No, negative 20 for a quick. So it was 36, was it?
35.
35? Yeah. 35, thank you. 35, lovely. And her perception is 75, okay. Okay, minus 3.
He can prepare for doing so.
Okay, so this round he can start preparing.
Well, no, he did last round. So I said I was going to.
You meant to sort. What was my question? There are lots.
I've just checked and it's fine. It's 20%.
Okay. Please prep your stuff in the round before. So she is where? She's here. She's here?
Yes.
Okay. She definitely does pick up some information, and that is there is somebody. She got lucky and happened to glance through some undergrowth and saw some movement and also heard something down here. There's someone down there.
Okay. Is she able to whisper that information to Tanya?
Where's Tanya? Next to her. She can say it. Yep. 3 words.
So using 10 years direction, she'll say approaching 5 o'clock.
Cool. Jada, you're up.
Can you understand that?
Yeah, we did. Remember we did all this code when we were.
It would be nice. Yeah, I think it could. Because also Severin's been saying he's supposed to bunch up.
Yeah. Now, if I do, there's a spell called Facade, which doesn't look like one of them. Are these guys not close enough to know that it's me, or do they shoot me? I think if they see me crawling through the ground trying
We're
to
going to
do
keep low. It's looking like it's sort of safe.
Okay. So just stay, climb through the bush.
I think we've got room on the path.
Okay.
Was that quicker?
What's that?
Quicker to crouchly creep along the path, keeping low.
Go heel.
Quicker than going cutting through bush.
So one probably. Oh no, quicker on the path. Yep.
Should I go invisible? Or just do it?
That's all it's me. I think to say, well, as long as you keep as low as you can.
So keeping my shield up, I'll go along the path and try and get to like.
Okay. What's the distance?
It is about 10 meters.
Feet. All in feet.
10 feet. Oh, so I just, that's why I see what it is. So. Reach out.
Pretty much. Okay. So you're at Leif. Yep.
Yeah, and I'll, oh, is that you over there?
Can you just reach out and take the bow?
And I can clearly see he's got an arrow stuck in him, right?
He's certainly got a bleeding leg.
First aid without throwing off.
He's bleeding.
Here's the ow.
Yeah.
This one.
After I move, have I got enough time to listen to the
It's a very short distance you had to move. I'd say you've got 75% action left. Yep.
And I need to just stop the bleeding. What just like this one to use? There's so many healing ones.
Sneak clotting. Like something like clotting or something.
Yeah, okay, so clotting, stop the bleeding. 1 hit per round. That's cool. If we move, we start. Okay, we'll stop the, we'll clot him.
Climb. Okay, make a roll. No.
No, you should touch him. She would know that.
Touch one.
She would
Yeah,
know
the
that.
touch one. And it's not instant.
She would
so-
know that. If Sarah can't remember, then it's only fair.
Oh.
No, it's actually not. Pete, you don't coach the other players.
Oh, no, yeah, no prep, I'll just do it.
You just do it?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, it's only 30. I'm going to watch this dice roll.
Okay, go.
It's only 30 minus 30 or something. 22.
22. 22 minus 30. That is a spell.
Plus 30 because she's touching.
And do I add on anything?
Sorry?
Plus 30 because she's touching.
She's not touching.
If the spell says it's touch.
Yeah, it's a touch.
Range is touch.
Yeah. Level 2 touch.
Okay. Question for those that know the rules really well. Can we please not coach others? It's up to people to learn. Thanks.
No.
I have no memory though.
Okay, the spell goes off.
No,
Okay.
that one requires touch.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the healings do.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is quite cool.
What does the spell do, please?
So it stops the bleeding immediately, but if he moves faster than a walking pace, it will start again at
Cool.
prior rate.
Okay, cool. Leif, you are no longer bleeding.
Oh, is that how much does it stop? Yeah, no.
For 1 hour.
Gone from three per round,
Yes.
2 per round to 1 per round.
So
it
one
stops
per- So you're keeping your hand on
But
the one
well,
for now.
During until the acts of the
Okay,
next act.
cool.
But so it stopped 1 hit per round.
Got it. Thank you. Lovely.
No.
Cool. Thank you very much. Moving on. Leif, you're now feeling better, courtesy of Jada.
Thank you. He'll acknowledge and thank you. But, you know, I mean, yep, 10% perception. Has to be.
Yeah, sure thing.
$31.
31, thank you.
Plus 51.
5-1. Nothing. I'm sorry, Leif.
So he will. What's the word? Opportunity, prepare and parry attack. Opportunity, prepare and parry.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Next up, Keros.
Yay! Right.
So,
So, she's going to drop her bow for 0%.
Sure.
She's obviously Leif's on down.
Obviously, you've heard Leif cry out. You're facing this way.
Yeah.
Would you be aware of that? I mean,
Where is he?
behind you.
He's just there.
A few meters away. You're aware he's been shot, definitely.
Yeah. So I want to spin
Yep.
Did you say you're bleeding? I can't sure.
and throw an ice bolt into the ice ball into the shrubbery.
Sure. Where are you going for?
Well, I mean, we can hear stuff. I know we can't pinpoint exactly,
Sure.
but there's chaos.
Yep.
Oh, she's chaos. But,
So there's definitely movements and sounds from probably over here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
But
everybody's aware of.
I've heard I'm bleeding, stuff's happening here,
Yep.
I want to throw my ice ball,
Yep.
and then I want to crouch.
Sure thing.
75 plus whatever.
Where is your target? Where are you aiming for?
You know.
I don't know. Point on the map where you're aiming for, please. Because there's a centre, so the ball spreads out there.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I've got no idea where specific
Sure.
targets are.
Yeah, yep.
So I'm just gonna potluck it.
There, cool. That's
and
where you're
then
going.
20 radius.
Excellent. So there. And what's the radius for 20?
20.
Does that get the rest of the party?
Oh shit.
It's a 20-foot radius. So that would get everybody there.
including you.
Including you. That's a 20-foot radius.
Can I move it out a bit? We can't freeze everyone. I want to game. Can I just move it out? Then or then? I mean, I would know that I wouldn't want to hit my team.
And yourself.
But Keros wouldn't.
I think that is fair enough. I think you know that you wouldn't want to hit yourself.
I wouldn't. Like I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't say I would do it. So none of us got hit.
Cool.
That's implied, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Implied.
May not like your team members.
Seven's not established.
Where are you aiming for?
I want it there, but whatever's not.
3.
So, well, say 20 foot away from where?
So point.
I'm confused.
That's 20. So that's the centre.
Sorry?
So 20. What's the different radius or diameter?
Radius
Radius.
halfway through the circle.
And then what?
So it's going to make it, that's 20 foot, that's 20 foot radius.
So it's going to land.
So actually, we want a 10-foot radius, don't we?
I'm confused.
No, it's 20 foot radius.
It's 20.
20-foot radius.
Yep.
So from the centre is there.
Oh.
That's big.
You were so excited, weren't you? Where are you going to do it? You were so excited.
So what is your point?
Well, my point is like, I mean, what's that? There.
So there?
That's nice.
There? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Out there,
Oh, yeah.
out there.
There you go.
But, yeah.
Sure.
Obviously not killing all
Yeah,
of us.
drawing a circle.
Hang on, no.
That doesn't draw.
Give me a roll, please, Keros.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna roll.
Now, no preparation, but you don't need.
I don't need it.
You don't.
And then I'm
You
gonna-
can get a bonus for it though if you prepare, of course.
Yeah. What if I gesticulate? Does that help as well?
Yes.
And I'm going to be very angry because Lake's bleeding.
And shouting.
And I'm going to
Yep.
be very shouty.
Go for
So I'm
it.
adding all that on. And then I'm going to drop afterwards.
Done. Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa! Frosty!
800.
800.
So there.
80.
Cold ball.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
80 is a good roll, plus you are 9th level, so you get plus that. So 89 in total.
Huzzah.
Is that right?
It's like Vietnam now there.
Yeah.
So no one there and then there. Yeah.
How many power points was that too?
7.
7. All right. Cool. So is that really the range? Is that 20? That's huge. So this so it's a hot, humid, sticky day. Everybody is now pleasantly refreshed. Yes, a nice breeze. And this just crystallizes in ice out there. You have just managed to kill a whole bunch of insects and quite a few plants.
And the monkeys?
Maybe some monkeys.
I just thought they were a bit closer and.
No one can go there now because they'll slip over.
They'll have to change
That's
put clothes on to go through.
But you are now all coolly refreshed. Thank you, Kira.
Good.
Well, nearly not that, Carol. You loved that, didn't you?
You hear a noise over here.
Great. You've now been coolly refreshed by some refrigeration. Yeah. Blow the breeze back in your head.
Has anything happened up there yet?
Not yet.
He doesn't have his crossbow out, otherwise he would love to try and shoot the person that tried to shoot Karos. Can he do a little bit of perception?
Yeah,
See
sure.
if he can see anyone
Yep.
within axe
30.
range.
So 30 at no penalty, or 10 at a negative 20. So basically a glance. The idea of that is kind
No,
of
he
a
wants
glance.
to do a proper look.
Okay, 30% action. Sure thing. Give me a roll.
37.
37. $37. Yep. What's his bonus, please?
38.
Thank you. The only thing he is aware of is people. The sounds that were coming up here are getting much closer now. Much closer.
He's going to spend the rest of his time preparing and getting ready.
So preparations are 90%. Preparing a spell.
We're just preparing to think about what he's going to do. For a spell, possibly a spell.
Can't, because the spell is a 90% action.
Then he's just getting ready to fight.
Cool. Fight.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of like covering like a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
We know
yes.
we don't have to watch like
Nicholas.
He's planning
Yep. Roll.
30.
30.
Plus 39.
Yep.
Looking.
No, give me a roll, please. Give me another roll.
Roll there. Plus 17. Bonus zeros.
And his bonus, please.
39.
Okay. And it was a 17 the second roll. Okay.
It's only our second round, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. And that was a 10, or it was 10. Cool. Where are you, please?
He's here. And he's specifically looking at the sounds coming this way.
Yep.
Looking there.
He is actually now more concerned with a major branch of something breaking behind.
Yeah.
and definitely there are more people coming up behind.
But he doesn't see any of them.
Doesn't, but he certainly hears them. 100%.
He will pass that information on. In the voice.
Sounds a lot.
Many to our rear. Right.
That was a 10% action with his remaining 90. What does he do?
Yeah, well, make a little wiggle. He will continue to prepare.
Okay.
Many people to the rear.
Okay. All right. Cool. Stop. Okay. So characters here, so these characters here are aware of people really close to you. So if we're looking at the jungle pictures here, you've been hearing sounds of people moving rapidly up on you. So, you know, if you imagine them kind of blasting through this kind of terrain behind you, some lower ferns, etc. If you glance behind you, that's kind of what is behind you or in front of you. You're aware of some people who have paused. You can't see exactly how many, but there's definitely more than 2. And they're so close, like they're 15 foot off in the jungle, basically, and they've paused here. They're, like you, they're kind of crouching down, and you hear some whispers. They're distance-wise, they're kind of here to the beginning of the stairs, not even the beginning of the stairs away. From here to perhaps the fireplace away. They're right on you. But they haven't attacked, and they've crouched. But they've crashed through, you've heard them. Crash, 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 crash. And then they've paused here and kind of gone like you, crouched down, and you hear them whispering. So there's definitely some on that side of you.
We can't see them.
You catch glimpses.
Oh,
so
in that case it was like chance of action.
Yeah.
And cast.
Okay. I mean, you can't distinctly see, you can't see a whole person, but you catch glimpses of movements of cloth, white cloth actually.
Can you see well enough to cast the spell?
What's the definition of the spell?
Are you ready, Brian?
If it says if you see your opponent, no, you can't fully see them.
Target. Does it say see it?
I'm saying you don't have a clear target.
100-foot range.
Yeah, you don't have a clear target. I'm sorry. It's you're catching glimpses, yeah? Yep, but you can't see, for a start you can't see how many, and you can't see kind of what they're carrying or what they're equipped, but you're seeing movement. Yeah? Sorry, Pete.
No. So we'll put them in perspective, but if we think that those little perception rolls we do, it's 1 second.
There's a glance.
That's why those aren't.
As opposed to a 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. This is simulating a game. Okay. Yeah, and again on the other side, the same. So maybe not quite as close this time, maybe a bit further out. There's people who you've heard them crash, 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 and then they've just kind of got to about here, and they've just they're kind of whispering and they're down again. Just a bit of white cloth through the undergrowth, maybe a bit of red cloth, a glance as something moves through a bush or something like that, but they've stopped. The crashing sounds have stopped. They're probably here. These ones are a bit closer. They're kind of here and here. So there's definitely some people here and some people closer here, and that you kind of hear whispering. Let's see. So for no.
There's people crashing and stopped here.
Tanya.
So Tanya hasn't seen a target in all this time?
No. So definitely, as described, some people really close to you here and have stopped. So the crashing sounds have stopped. The crashing sounds have also stopped a little bit further away, kind of almost on the edge of this table here, about there. So some here and some here.
Judging the best you can with the distance and the terrain,
Yep.
does she feel that if someone were here, could they crash through the jungle and together in one round?
Yep.
Okay, in which case, because she's got people this side of her, she's going to be, I mean, she's still going to keep an eye out down here, but I think she's going to be a little more concerned with that way, given that she's got, that's going to be her primary concern, I think, because she's got people to her back.
Okay. So what does she do?
Well, if she can't pick a target, there's not much she can do, I don't think, other than just prepare. No, I mean, she'll full on perceptions, I guess.
Okay, give me a roll.
Figure out what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yep.
Oh, can she set her short sword to slay?
Play mode.
What's the definition? It wouldn't be religious, but you could.
It's slay specific creature.
So humans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so she'll
Whoa.
set
How long-
sword to kill.
How long does that last for?
5 minutes, once per week.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's now slaying on.
She's
Yep.
not holding it.
No, understood. Perception. You were about to do a perception roll, Tanya.
Oh,
Can I do that?
Humans, a creature type.
Yeah. Yes.
Not going to. Okay.
Sorry. 8. Don't forget, it could be very good. It could be very bad.
7.
Yep. 8. Plus 77?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. She does spot something. Pretty happening just a second or two later, she sees, or she catches a glimpse, and enough of a glimpse for a target, of this guy here. This guy here steps up, and he basically runs this guy through. Runs the ninja through, and basically the force of the blow with the spear kind of carries him out onto the path. He wasn't expecting it. He was expecting resistance. There was no resistance. And Tanya, you now have... And because of that surprise, Tanya, you do get a... you do get a shot.
Good.
Boom.
20.
Could you give me the range, please?
Range.
Yeah.
Range.
She's thinking like waiting for it.
That's not good enough, is it?
Oh, close.
Just over About 30 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's not a bonus, it's not a minus. You do get a flank on him?
And then I'm using one of the arrows that I bought. So it's not one of the magic ones.
Yep.
But it's the new exciting arrows that I bought, which are plus 10. So that in total is 100 plus 111.
111, thank you.
Could you just like stab him?
And what was the roll, please?
20.
What? 20 was the roll, thanks. That's a good shot. He's pretty heavily armoured, but still 16 and a D-puncture.
Yes. Wow, on a 20.
That's pretty good.
I might say, Graham, I know you've got a bunch of characters to go through, but just bearing in mind knocking stuff over, we might ask off the table.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to end up knocking pieces over eventually. Give me the roll, please, for the D-puncture.
So what was it, a D-puncture?
16, 1-6.
89.
89, nice shooting. Hang on, I think that deserves a... You ready?
Yep.
Splat. 89. So he lunges at the ninja, who's just kind of poised. He was expecting resistance, so he really gave it a good nudge. He went too far, his mistake, and suddenly he's now in view down the path. He wasn't expecting to, because there's a person in front, and he was going to stick him with a spear. Because of that error, because of the illusion, he stepped too far. And Tanya, you shoot him right here. The arrow lodges straight in him, goes deep into him. He screams in pain, and he just and continues screaming. It is a horrible, horrible noise. 9 hits, and that is killed.
Hey!
7th level. Down.
Bye bye. Bye.
I don't know what happens to the illusion now. Is it just like...
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Still poised.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, maybe.
Well done. Yeah.
Yes, bravo! Well, that was an excellent, excellent shot. Nathan.
M.E.R.P is going to follow different instructions, and it's going to move down to
Okay.
That's 15 feet.
Yep.
And then she'll opportunity fire, opportunity can't parry, I think it's no. Opportunity fire.
Yep, done. Arrow on the spring, keeping low, sure thing. Etienne. Etienne, it's getting pretty real here. There are people screaming and yelling, and yeah, it's not very nice.
Well, more poetry then. I think, no, it's not no. He's gonna, he thought Severin's plan was a good one.
Funny that!
I should say, I'm just looking on the chat room. No, so that's a good idea. Well done, Severin. You're a genius. It's fucking amazing work. He's preparing still.
Okay.
But can he move and prepare at a distance of?
So preparation is you can move 10% of his normal action.
Oh no, he does not go that far. He's just going next to Severin.
So a distance of how much?
Not far.
Like
10 feet.
Yeah. 5 feet. Yeah.
And still crouching. That's 2 rounds of prep, right?
You tell me.
3. So that was his third round.
Okay.
What would if casting is sorry? How much? 75. So if he cast it would be 0.
So 2 rounds prep is 0.
Yeah. All right. I think
3 rounds prep is plus 15.
he's going to then hold. He'd like to prepare at the end of the round when everyone's finished moving. That's right.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Say that again, please.
So move a
Yep.
short 10
Yep.
feet.
Yep.
And then release a spell at the end of the round.
At the end of the round. Sure.
Oh.
Okay. Demos?
He'll move.
Which one's Demos?
Oh,
Thank you.
He'll
Crouching.
and shuffle forward.
Okay.
All movements crouching, right?
Oh, there's a little one. A little movement.
Yeah.
Can you do a perception as well?
How far do you move?
Like
Approximately.
5 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Give him a knife.
Smart.
7 is 7. Where's my 7? There's my 7. Okay, and what's his bonus, please?
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Okay. He doesn't get me any more information. He can't see or hear anything else.
Okay.
Next up is 7. Okay. Askell?
Is this one?
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are. No. His hair changed. It's hard to tell. I guess he's going to like.
His hair done.
Yeah. He's going to encourage everybody around these two guys close to him to get even closer because they're part of this little like back-to-back kind of 360-degree vision thing. And he's crouching.
Yeah.
And he's preparing.
Cool.
You really wanted to cuddle puddle.
Cool.
That's nice.
Okay. Tanya, you see another person move up. You see them just for for a second, kind of glancing down at the person whose arrow is sticking out, your arrow sticking out of their side, and who is still screaming on the ground. He glances around the corner and peers back. There's forest, etc. here. He is this. You haven't seen him, but you have now. He is this guy here. So you see him. The one change on him is he has a very large shield out, which he's definitely hiding behind. He doesn't have any image,
And he's holding his helm.
Yeah.
and he ain't holding his helm.
So stupid.
Perception would be really screwed.
Is that from their training? Still you can get like a target though.
Yeah.
Shoot me here.
Shoot me in the dog spot.
Oh, yep. There you go. And last of all is Severin.
Right, so yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
Is this the same round?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players. A lot of characters.
So yeah, Etienne showed up next to him.
Yep.
He's kind of he's got his sword out, so he's opportunity whack.
Cool.
So out on the dream of strength, we'll see that he'll release when he can.
Okay, that is the end of the rounds.
Oh, can Etienne release his spell?
Yes.
So he says, oh, wrong.
Ooh, look at that.
30.
30, he's prepared for how long?
2 rounds.
2 rounds, either a minus or a bonus to the spell. That spell is... What kind of spell is it? A religious spell, of course it is. Where's my religious spell?
It's an inspiration.
Inspirations, I just want to kind of a... Inspirations, here we go.
Oh! So what he says, the end may justify the means so long as there is something that justifies the end. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Disobedience is the true foundation of liberty. The obedience would be slaves. And you've all got plus 10.
Hey! For how long?
Oh, ages.
Excellent.
At least 2 years.
1 round per level. So
nice.
Unless he may have gone up a round last night, we don't know. But
yep.
So either 6 or 7.
Nice.
Would be quite close.
Very close. Yeah.
Okay. Nice one. Nathaniel, with your handy plus 10 that you miraculously feel better, what do you do?
Move. No, what she'd like to do is she'd like to move and cast.
Okay.
So,
well, don't forget, all movements out in the bush is halved.
Yeah.
So if she'd normally creep at, for argument's sake, 30, she can now creep at 15.
15 feet.
Well, whatever her bait. So stalking is half her normal movement rate, and then half again because of the terrain she's going through.
Journey wants to move 10 feet.
Fine. Yep.
So she's going to move back. Because she didn't like the sound of it.
Yep.
And crouch in the bush behind Tanya, and then she'd like to cast.
Sure.
So 2 rounds.
Yeah. She went
Oh,
around, yeah.
Give me on. Yep.
26.
26. You've prepared for 2 rounds. Again, that spell goes off.
Yay! So you may notice, more observant among you, a shimmering wall will appear here.
Yeah. Is that a shimmering wall?
Maybe here.
That's nice.
Just to sort of try and narrow the.
Cool.
If they try and charge us, at least they'll have to go round.
So here.
So you can just make sure that measurement's right. Yeah, bang on, look at that.
Look at that. Lovely. Cool.
Is it my turn, baby?
It's Jada's turn.
Hey,
So
Jada.
I'm going to cast, it's called Shadow.
Yep.
So I've got like a Shadow. Yeah. I'm going to pull out of my bag my medallion of heavy metal and just keep it ready.
Okay.
And I'm here so that I'm facing, because this is stationary, that's
Yep.
kind of thing. Just facing him, but staying really close in case someone gets shot.
And
And
low.
I'll put low.
So let's roll the. So let's do this in order. What's she doing first?
First the spell.
Cool. Let's roll the spell. Let's see if that works. Give me a roll.
30.
Sorry, 30. Okay. She hasn't prepared.
No.
So 30 minus 30 is 0.
Plus 10?
Plus 10. Plus 10. Plus 10.
Another plus 10.
Plus 10. Also, she does get her base spells, which is her level.
Base spell is 7.
Plus 7.
How good is that?
That was successful.
Okay.
Just.
Now in shadow, in the shadows.
Casting without preparation can be
Is it
risky.
medallion? What it is?
put it on one of their armors or something.
There's that. If they come
Nice.
too close, then they can't move. Or if anyone tries to take them hostage, you can put it on
I
yourself.
Keros.
Oh, me.
Thank you, Jada. Nice work.
I like it.
What do you do?
Baby.
Yeah. Where are you going?
20 radius.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to hit us.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And I want to do it in this vicinity. This vicinity, please.
Okay.
Do you want me to draw it?
Just
Like,
tell
I
me.
just want to do that and put it here.
Okay. So, kind of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my spell and obviously,
Put 20 in it.
yeah. Yeah, that's my spell.
Okay.
That's 75. And I still have 25 left.
Cool. Just give me a roll.
Oh,
Roll it first.
yeah. Oh, where's my... Okay.
Okay. Give me a roll, please.
Oh,
What was the roll?
1.
That is a spell failure.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Spells always fail on a 1 or a 2.
Oh, even if I'm gesticulating and singing Ice Ice Baby.
Always fail. So, just in case you think the GM's fibbing,
No, we trust you.
Thunderbolt, Firebolt,
Sorry.
Cold Ball, unmodified, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what does that mean? Do I just get to roll again?
Yeah, you do.
And I want to roll
Low. Very,
like
very,
another one.
very, very low. Roll again, please.
3, 2, 1.
3 and 2 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's the result?
37.
Okay. Moderate, but serious strain causes caster to lose the spell, but not the spell points. You are stunned for the next round.
Sorry everybody. And this obviously didn't work then.
What's that?
Did this work?
No.
So if I've got 25% action, can I have my berry to be not stunned?
Oh, yeah.
I love those berries.
Because we've got them in our pouches and we've got leaves and we've got berries. We've got 4 berries for every. And I've got 25% left of this round and I'd be stunned next round. But if I have my berry this round, I won't be stunned next round.
So take some out of a belch pouch. 20%.
I'm so proud of you for reading.
You take it out, you put the berry in your mouth,
Here it is.
you squish
Red one.
you
Just somebody say that.
you squish the berry and you are now no longer stunned.
Hey.
Yay!
Alex, you're learning the rules.
Yes.
Great.
I've got some good support.
He's preparing you.
He's preparing.
Do I need to
Done.
write something down here now?
I don't.
I didn't do anything.
I had one stun berry and
No,
Oh, berry.
we had 5, I think.
Preparing.
5 or 4. Yeah, I think you had 4. So
Leif.
Opportunity, cast, and or attack.
Okay. Done.
Plus 10.
That's 10. Askell.
Haskell is.
Oh, great. Good. 5 seconds more.
He's he needs preparing plus also opportunity to attack.
Thank you.
No.
Okay.
No,
He's
you
going
need-
to prepare.
He's going to prepare. Yeah. No, you need to say. You need to either say, "I am preparing this round," or "I'm waiting for something to come up and I'm going to hit it with my axe."
Okay.
Yep. So he's preparing. Cool.
He's preparing.
The one caveat is, you can cancel your action for 10%.
Yes. Okay. Which is actually negative.
Kind of ish. Let's just go with ish.
The plus 10 is to rolls.
The plus 10 is to rolls. It's not.
Percentage activity.
It's not to time. It's not to time. But nice.
Berries.
If you were to cancel an action and you've already gone, and something happens to make you cancel action, do you get to go first?
Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right. Sorry, Pete.
No, if you were to cancel an action
Yep.
in response to something happening, do you get to go first?
No.
Sort of tricky.
Yeah, I would argue that you're responding to something, so you have to go second. I
Whereas
think.
opportunity is you're waiting for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So.
So you might go next in order.
Yes.
You jump in. Right up to the next.
But because you're waiting for the thing to happen, I think. Etienne. Anything.
You're getting a good
Oh, well, he's
feeling,
done his
like,
inspirations thing.
Sometimes
Yeah,
they might
just
for me like
I mean,
start to bubble and burn.
yeah, an opportunity hits someone who comes
Cool.
out of the bush.
Lovely. Lovely. Thank you. They're fun.
What can I say?
She feels good with the plus 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
She is going to. Yep. Do perception.
Yeah.
Because she's got a.
Yep.
Oh, no. 88.
88.
Who do your plus 10 reminder thing?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
88.
everything. Oh, okay, yes.
Yep. A bonus, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Phantasm hold something.
Where is she? Here. Yeah, so she is aware. She can't see their top half, but she's picked up that someone is standing here.
So she, because she's crouched, she can't see the top half.
She can't see the top half. She sees that someone's standing there.
Yeah, obviously you've got to get away from us.
She could try. She'll be at a. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she'll opportunity buy.
Yep.
Until you're over there.
Cool. Okay.
The only thing is I'm going to hold the wall, but nonetheless.
Let me just quickly check and see. Should have done that before. Oh, that's the deaded guy.
Be not active.
Yep. He is still screaming at the top of his voice, by the way. Okay. Tanya, what you doing?
Opportunity, reload.
Yes.
And look, if there is another target, she'll fire off a shot. If
Done.
not, she'll line up the next one.
Done. Nicholas.
Nicholas is going to show perception.
Yep. Give me a roll, please.
12.
Maybe.
12,
I'm
thank you.
invisible at the moment, so you don't know there.
But
I will be talking. So.
Nathaniel,
Yeah.
she's not invisible. When she hit the guy, she turned visible.
Oh, the guy.
Yesterday's
Oh, the guy in the face.
That guy, I remember. I'm not invisible.
You were waiting out there.
Perception, Pete.
Sorry, 12, roll of 12, bonus of 39.
Thank you.
I probably thought I was invisible.
It's what? Yeah, specifically. No,
Yeah, there are people there. They've gone quiet, but there's kind of a shift of movement. He catches a glimpse of white. Can't see distinct people, but there's definitely people there. Certainly more than 2. Could be as many as 5.
Yeah. Opportunity cast.
Okay.
Oh, and if he doesn't cast, continue to read.
Cool. Demos.
Yes, you've got the green religion. That's not the issue right now. We've used the power stone.
Yeah, sure. Give me a roll. 64.
I suppose, yes, you could. She's going to have to.
Plus 10. Don't forget your plus 10.
Plus 10, I forgot to.
Yeah, all right. What happened to me?
You're listening down the path from where you heard that noise from Nicholas saying there are a lot of people coming down the path. Can't hear anybody, so they've gone quiet.
I want to be facing that way.
Back down the path?
Anyway.
Yeah.
And just...
Are you paranoid, Mason?
Of course I am. Go one fly. Yeah.
What, just the once?
Cool. Next up. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. And La 7. Anything other than what he's doing?
No, just preparing that adrenal strength,
Cool.
keeping low, keeping well. I mean, I suppose perceiving if you guys able to do that.
Yep. Give me a roll.
12.
12.
Plus
Cool.
10. Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Always count on you. And his perception is plus 2.
What's his rough focus?
I think probably he's interested out here, right?
Okay. So he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't detect more from here, but he is aware that there is another person on their feet here. He just kind of glances up and sees them. He can't get much more of a glance at them than that, but he's aware of a figure that's standing up, kind of half behind a tree up here. Yep. And the GM's going to take off his mic, head to the loo, and then next round.
Can I say 3 words?
Sure.
Ready for charge. Okay,
All right, we are off.
Was it jangle as it goes?
No, it's got to be.
Okay, Neathanol. Neathanol.
Well, not much at the moment, I don't think. She's got to hold the wall.
Cool.
I think she's assuming there's going to be a charge.
Oh, so she can hold it?
Yeah.
Concentrate.
Yeah. But, you know, it's much slower.
Jada.
Oh no. So, I'm thinking they're not going to come out on the cup because they're all hiding. So I'll just, I've got my shield still on, and I've got a weapon and shadow. I'm holding my medallion in one hand.
Yep.
I don't hold that in with the shield, that's just in front of me. So I'll just walk quickly down here to about, yeah. then go my stunning charm of doubt, stunning charms of doubt.
So hang on a second. She's what's she doing? She's walking.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She's running. Okay, great. You get to your feet, and 3 people shoot you.
No, I'm invisible.
Shadow.
I've got shadow.
Yep.
+10.
Yep. Sure.
And a shield.
I'll give them a perception roll on you, but you're not invisible, and they are absolutely, all 3 of them are looking at exactly this area. Okay. Can you read out the description, please, of the shadow spell?
Caster aim objects on their person, so everything appears to be in shadow, and thus are almost invisible.
It's both sides though, so it's quite dark.
We're in the forest. It's so dark.
It's not. It's actually a. If it was.
In the bush.
If it was.
That means that in brackets, e.g., in many situations, this could be handled with a stalking/hiding bonus of between 25 and 75, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know what that means. So you are definitely harder to see, no doubt about it. And if it was yesterday's weather, kind of gloomy and overcast, you'd be very hard to see. It's bright sunshine today.
But the canopy.
The canopy does afford some cover. So
And the ice made a big steam cloud.
So definitely you get a bonus on being avoided. However, there are 3 people with loaded weapons who are absolutely trained on that area, waiting for the slightest bit of movement, and they are specifically looking at that area. So let's see.
Don't drop that bell.
So you do get a bonus, definitely, but you're also standing up, which causes movement, and that's a 92 for the perception roll. That person definitely sees you. 78, that person sees you. 87. 3 shots. My thinking is, just to make it fair, had you got something, had they rolled a 60 or less, I would have, which I think is reasonably generous, you would have been in enough cover, and with that shadow, I'm just trying to justify it in my head. I think that's fair. If they'd rolled 60 or less, they wouldn't have spotted you. If it was at night, or if it was a cloudy day, or if it's harder to see, definitely. But bright sunny day, yes, in the canopy, you've stood up, and they've been waiting for the last 20 seconds, staring directly at that spot.
Which Jada have stood up, though?
She just said she stood up to run. So for one shot on you, which is in front, you get a shot on the side, and you get a shot from behind. Here's your healer, guys. I'll do the shot on the side first. On Jada.
I'm about to be more holy.
You're about to be more holy. So I'm just no. That's fair. There was a good 60% chance, just flat, that they couldn't see you. All of them rolled above that.
I'm really fast runner. That says I'm extremely fast.
I don't know if you're going to get a chance to run, Jada. So this one is just based on your quickness. This guy, however, is bleeding from the hit done on him from Keros. So he does have a penalty. And he rolled a 13. A 15. So that first shot on the... Oh, hang on. Maybe not. No. That's his attack on you. On Jada. was a 15 roll. There's no penalty. It was a flank attack. Short bow, even with the flank attack. Yep, that's a miss. So that first shot on you, Jada, you breathe again as an arrow comes whistling past you. That's a miss for the first one. The one from behind, where your shield is not. And they roll a rear.
If I heard that, they wouldn't like dive into the dark. That instinctively.
Surely.
That is 184 minus 150 is 34. Jada, you take 27 hits in an E, and an E and an E and an A. So I'm going to roll the E crit in front of you. Here's the E crit. On your healer, in the back, with an arrow.
Make it be small. It's a small one. What about the pink guy?
I wrote the small.
That's not small.
94.
Oh. How many death saves does she use?
How many what?
Death saves does she use?
That's on the sheet.
Nathan, Jada, you stare in horror as the arrow smacks into your arm. Your healer's knowledge knows for sure that with the amount of blood that's coming out, that is 7 an artery, and you're dying.
I will die.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get saved.
That was the E.
And I'm minus because he was bleeding from someone shooting.
And
This is the one from behind.
no, other way around. You just stood up and this happened. Yeah.
Well, so it's still through.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah.
And then the 0 in an A.
So I stood up. I wasn't even on the path, so it's still kind of in dark.
Sorry to say, that was an 84, Jada, that was an 84 on the A. Side wounds, foe takes 5 hits per round, is stunned for the next 6 rounds, add plus 20 to your next attack. So you're also, as well as the amount of blood that's coming out of your arm, you're also bleeding at 5 hits per round.
Oh, I thought, yeah, I thought also to head.
I think
he might be dead. Might be dead.
They
know to stand up.
So how? I'll just roll the last attack on you. This is the one coming at the front, so this does get your shield. And it was the guy with the crossbow.
Oh dear.
Now you do get your 25 defense for the shield. Rolls a 32. That's 15 on depuncture. Another 2 hits. You must parry next round. So how we're going to play that out, Jada, is you could potentially die twice. I'll explain. The shot from behind killed your character and took one of your life saves off. I think you had one, is that right? So you're now on 2 life saves. So Jada has collapsed on the ground. She's out of the fight for this fight. So when you get a death save, you're kind of gone, at least for this immediate fight. However, as a secondary result, or as a second part of that injury, so let's try to compartmentalize this. She's bleeding from her arm. That was the mortal wound, and she's dying. Somehow the arrow ricocheted around, and also on that second result, got her for 5 hits in the side, and she's bleeding heavily from the side at 5 hits per round.
Wouldn't it all just combine to one?
Yeah, there's no luck squirting out from the first one.
There is.
Now I'm just insulted.
So there's two kind of pieces of the rules. One was an absolutely fatal critical result, which was the shot in the arm. So the character was dead because of that. The one that she got on the side, the A crit, caused 5 hits per round, bleeding, and she is bleeding from that. And unless she does something about that, she will bleed to death.
But she already goes to death.
So she's basically died, come back to life, but she's still bleeding enough that
What Mason said. What Mason said.
It's already caused question.
Sorry, it's a heavy bleed. So that's a good description, Mason. So Jada has already died because of one of those kind of partial arrow shots. As a second part of that injury, she's doing. She's bleeding at 5 hits a round, which is not a small amount of blood to be losing. And unless that 5 hits a round stops, if she continues bleeding at 5 hits a round, she will also die. Possibly, depending on what she's got, but we'll have to resolve that in a later round. She's currently stunned 18 rounds, so the effect of stun is as follows. She can't cast a spell. So stun hits per round is, for this number of rounds, the target may not attack. They may only parry with half their offensive bonus due to their quickness, etc. The only other actions allowed are movement and maneuver, both modified by -50. Nice try, but Jada, you don't actually collapse, by the way. It doesn't say in this that you collapse, so you're still on your feet. You've just got an arrow in your arm, and you're bleeding at 5 hits per round. Whack. Next up is Keros.
Yes! I prepared this earlier, baby, because you like people to be prepared.
I do.
Look at this motherfucker, right in my range. From 0, is that 0 there?
A little bit short.
Oh, did it? Let me just double check that.
Maybe
Where's she gonna do?
Alright.
Oh!
You're right, starring texting it, Anthony. Oh no!
Yep.
Sure.
Doesn't get any of the party members. I'm just being very clear
Sure.
here. Yep.
Sure. Just to remind you that when you fired a bow, that's a 50% action. So they were standing waiting to loose. They have 50% action.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm down here, about to lob a,
Yep. You will have to stand up to do that.
I can't just lob it over by being crouched.
You need to see where you're casting it.
But even if I stood, I couldn't see because it's all shrubbery and it's all jungle.
It doesn't work like a hand grenade. You've got to see where you're tossing your spell.
It's 20 foot radius, right?
Yep.
I'm paranoid. Just check that.
So you're crouched down. To stand up from a crouch position is a 20% action. So you stand up for 20.
Do my spell and then duck back down for 5.
Ducking back down is what?
5, isn't it?
No.
Sure, it's 5. There's two of them. There's like a hard drop and a soft drop to the ground.
Okay. She stood up.
Oh, rapid drop to the ground is 10. Heavy drop to the ground is 20.
Yeah. So she can't get down.
That's a careful drop. What's that uncareful drop?
10.
You're 5 short.
Crouch. Crouch will get halfway.
Yep.
So crouch.
Okay. So you've stood up.
Let's just cover if I can.
You've stood up.
I'm going to
Okay.
fire and heart, and then I'm going to crouch.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Really quick.
What do you want?
Either or.
Take your pick.
Either of them are good.
Take your pick.
Good.
Good news is there were 3 archers ready to fire. They've all just fired at Jada.
Oh, good. Reloading.
And the bad?
Bad news is
Reloading.
you can't see when you stand up anybody out here.
Okay, I'm still.
But you're aware that there are people here.
Okay, well, I'm still going to.
And I reckon those guys probably just, I mean, they're just crouched down last time.
That I'm still
That's
lobbing
it.
it there.
They're
Yeah.
doing it.
Cool. Go for it.
52.
52.
That's good, that's good. From somebody's good back.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
And obviously, I was thinking ice baby. Doom, 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 doom.
You were doing that quietly.
Yeah.
So, Keros, let's just go through this. So, okay, cool. So, 12, 8, and...
I love it. Can I draw my circle?
Just a sec, please. Okay, and the roll was a 50...
52, baby.
52, cool. Wrong one. Actually, hang on, just a second. You could lob that spell, but you'll have no idea where it goes. That's kind of my point, where I was getting to. So you've got a choice. You've got a choice. You could have stayed completely in cover and just thrown it, kind of where you thought, or you could stand up and actually aim to where you want to go.
If I'm standing, I still can't see because it's not like I've got an open ground, is it?
Well, depends. If you're aiming for this spot here, that was where I was getting to. That's what I was trying to describe. If you want to lob your shot here, you need to stand up and do it.
Okay.
If you want to crouch down and just go, here, have this, you could throw it here, you could throw it here, you could throw it here. You could...
Stand, throw, crouch.
Right. So you can cast a spell from down below, from crouching, but you've got no idea where it goes.
What would the minus be? Like a...
No minus.
Well, no, but like accuracy.
I would ask for an agility check to see how far off you go. And at this stage, you're throwing it blind. So you could have been aiming for here, but it could have been...
Could impact on a tree that's right there. You're not, because you're not looking.
Yeah. Throw it above the tree so that it fall on people? Or
No.
does it miss them?
No. So that was the confusion in my head. That makes sense.
What's the kill rate?
Got it.
How many did?
All right, just coming.
Chill out.
You've got a few to work out there, so you take your time.
Do I
Get
now?
my photo sheet ready, little baby.
Do I
Little
now?
baby.
Hang a sec.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So you're a 9th level, Keros?
I'm 9th level.
Cool. You're 9th, you also get plus 10, thanks to Etienne's very...
And I was gesticulating and singing Ice Baby.
Okay, so 9 plus 10 plus 15 plus 34, that's pretty good. 34,
Plus 2, I don't have
and
a spell.
what was the roll? No,
No, because it's a spell.
no. You do get skills for spells, but not ball spells. Ball
Oh,
spells,
that is a bolt.
correct.
Bolts, not balls.
What was the roll? 52. Cool.
Bolts, not balls.
Put that on the button somewhere.
Bolts,
Uh,
not balls. I've done merchandise.
So, the first one of your victims, Keros,
What number is this one?
is going. First one of your victims is just count them down as number 3, and you do 17 in a sea cold. Roll the cold trick. Make it good. Make it real good. Grow up, Alex.
Take that.
You get extra for that. Innuendo points.
Surely.
Okay. Another 12 hits. And he gets frostbite. There is a scream.
In the tropics.
There is a scream from out in the foliage. That's the first. Keros, again.
Where's the demon when you need one?
Okay, and just coming. This one is number 5.
Bring back.
No. They're hiding in the bushes. I think we can spot one. Get him possessed. Attack is free.
But you have to be able to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
Cold ball, and the roll was a 50.
Same as my spells. They have to be if you can see.
Yep.
That's why I did put up a better shield.
Not as good on this person. Maybe they're a little bit further away. 7 in an A cold. Roll the A, please.
Still showing you attack.
Like
78.
ooh, nice. Plus 10.
She won.
Not
Pete,
this one.
could you just do me a favour? On ball spells, I'm pretty sure the criticals are individual. Yeah, thank you. We're going to roll them as individual. You know what I mean, yeah? So, yeah. We're going to roll it. We're going to keep it for that rule for this attack, Pete. But we may need to change it. What was the attack?
Yeah.
You know, I've got my like 10%.
Yes. Yep. All that. What was the A critical?
78.
78.
Do you just like tobacco?
Okay. Another 12 hits on that person.
If I can, if I'm not too ill.
Tammy.
You've got
Who's my other good holding the medallion. Be careful with
Next,
it.
goodness me, Keros. Next is number 8.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
what was the
52.
52 was the roll? Thank you.
Plus 9, plus 10. Plus
Yep. You know I've got all those. This is an 8 and an A cold. Actually, there's no shield on these, is there? Can you check and see, Pete? I'm pretty sure there's no shield.
Yeah. On
Eight.
the attack.
And which one, baby?
I don't think there is, actually.
Well, it's an area. It's surrounded by it. How can you
Correct, but double check, but I'm pretty damn sure it's not. Try that as a 10 and a B cold, please.
10 and a B cold.
Yep.
What do you speak cold mean?
That's the type of crit. B, our normal crit.
And roll the B.
95.
Yay.
Right.
There's another scream from the bushes.
Yep, caster skill and target shield do not apply.
Say again, sorry.
Area spells, certain elements of attack spells are called area spells.
Yes.
Fire bubble. These spells attack all targets in their radius.
Yes.
Modifications due to the EAR due to caster's agility plus skill and target shield do not apply.
Shit. Okay, so they don't even get their DB. God, they're tough. Okay, thank you.
Oh, there is a plus 20 EAR modification for any target at the centre point.
Yes.
Ooh.
But that is exactly. But that is if you can actually see where you're aiming for. That was a brutal shot on that person. Another 17 hits.
Oh, can I roll again?
And let's see. I think you have one last victim.
Only 4.
That should have been 3.
I've got 3 here.
3. No, there's a 4.
Woo!
And go for it, please, Karos.
Okay.
That's it. So the attack roll was a 54?
52.
52, thank you.
And roll?
Not
no,
yet.
sorry.
Not
You're
yet.
gonna do that first, aren't you?
Yep. So no DB and no shield. God, that's a tough spell. 11 in a B. Roll the B, please.
What number 5?
Number 12.
Okay. 8.
8. Okay.
100.
Another 2 hit points. Yep.
Coolio, quite literally.
Literally.
Do you want a bit on the thing?
Sorry.
About the attack thing?
Say again.
John, the area of effect attack spell bit.
Yeah, could you read it out, please?
A GM may require only one EAR to be applied to all targets individuals.
Yes, which I did.
Yeah. That's all it says. EARs, whichever they deem appropriate for the given situation. If the GM decides individual EARs, so only first result was in spell tag. So you decide to roll a different area of attack spell against different ones for that reason. Only the first one can fail. All the others
Yes. Yeah, which is the crit.
Until my PowerPoints run out.
Probably the same crit, isn't it?
Why would it not be the same crit against all of them?
You're not a...
It should be.
Because I don't know what role you'd be going from to change it.
Yeah, good point.
I don't think so.
You're a fighting.
Damn it, so we did that incorrectly. Oh well. Okay, Keros, you were lucky, you got a freebie. The GM was incorrect in his rules. You should have just rolled just one critical for everybody. So the same critical strike, so it would have been the first critical strike. So you were lucky, mistake from the GM, and there we go. So you stood up, no one shot at you, and you just did a whole lot of frosty death.
That's nice.
And then
Crouched down.
And then crash down. Next up, Nicholas.
Nicholas is
You just heard a lot of screaming from the bushes.
sadistic smile. To himself.
Hashtag go!
And then like a genuine chaos.
Genuine.
He is rinse and repeat. Since exception.
Yep.
Looking for
Yep.
really trying hard. Yep. 51
51. Yep.
plus 39.
Plus what, sorry?
39.
Thank you. No. Not aware of anything. There's just so much noise now going on with. So there's still the guy, not that you know it's the one that Neathmel shot, but this guy here with an arrow in his kidneys actually is screaming at the top of his voice, like really loud. There's also a lot of screaming coming from here. It's pretty hard to make out what's going on.
He will hold. Continue to prep Opportunity, I can't take it probably not casting.
Okay. 6. Okay. Askell. Hello, Askell.
Oh, sorry.
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 Okay. He's going to do opportunity cast.
Opportunity cast.
Opportunity cast.
Okay, lovely.
He's scanning the tree lines to wait for someone to pop the head out.
Lovely, thank you. Oh, how about that? All right. So he's prepared 1 round.
He fell out. Yes, but then he's forgot to sleep. Sleep was broken head.
When she's only waiting about you can cast level 8, level 9, level 10, but there's a thing where she, that she's got to roll first. Yeah.
Cool. I think it's 70. All right. And range is.
Get on the edge and
It's like a white noise.
30. Okay. All right. So, all of a sudden, something happens. Right here, pretty much right here, there is a blinding light. Light just erupts around all people in that area. And
Checking that we know that this.
yep, erupts here, and I want everybody please to make a resistance roll against channeling, otherwise you are stunned.
Oh no.
So that is, hold that result. So that is, now just check the radius of the spell.
No, we're just like over here,
What's the light-based attack goes through the room?
Oh, really? Oh.
Range, cool. 10-foot radius, cool. So, that is a 10-foot radius. Bang. So that is everybody in that. So, yeah, sure if you like. So from there, different colour please.
Oh, yeah.
Go to yellow. And maybe draw off those ones so it goes from there. Yep.
Can you just keep spinning?
Why are you laughing at me?
There you go. Lovely. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with. Okay, but you just. There you go. All right, let's start with this character here, please, who is Tanya. Lovely. Tanya, can you please make a champ? Yes, please. And just to check, hang on a second, just 1 second, folks. Yes. You are what level, please?
7.
7, thank you. And what type of armor are you wearing?
Rigid leather.
Rigid leather. That doesn't help me very much. So I guess it's that. Is that okay?
What's the spell? Do we know what the spell is?
Tanya, to make this spell, you've got to roll a 69 or better. Give me a roll.
Oh, nice, sorry.
No pressure.
62, any good?
Plus 10.
Plus 10!
62 plus 10. And hang on. Sorry, I don't want to burst your bubble, but her channeling resist -1.
Oh,
Well done.
71, Tanya.
whoa!
The blast of light is intense, but you're not stunned. Next up is Pony Boy. Gray.
Have you got your blenders on?
Gray, what is your what level is you, please? 7. So you are that,
That's counted it.
and that. 44 plus 25. You have the same result.
But I'm on that radius.
88.
88. 98. Success.
Go, Gray.
Gray's good.
His ponytail was blocking his
Next up is this character. Who is this character, please? The Athenal. What level is she, please? 9.
Get one of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Bad day.
You've got to beat a 60.
It'll be a matter.
Oh, that's nice. That'll be nice.
80.
80. Hey! 90.
90.
I need you to walk around.
Doing well for the home team. Your psychopathic ice mage woman, Keros.
I'm not in the radius, Pet.
Who's that? Oh, it's Jada. Beg my pardon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You will be.
Hang on. Where? Okay. Jada, let's see if you're stunned on top of your stun. Yep.
My radius is this.
Oh no, you're still standing. You are still standing. Yep. You haven't dropped yet. Nope. You haven't dropped.
No, she's a tank.
Give me a. Nope. Give me a roll. Sorry, what level is she again, please? 7, 44. Again, you got to roll. You got to roll 69 or better.
She's bleeding out.
Yeah, not yet.
Thanks, Jaden.
Oh, 88.
Wow! 98.
Jason,
I'm alive again.
Jada's good. Who's this, please?
It's because her eyes were closed because she's dying.
That's Nicholas? Yep.
Probably some of you already.
Sorry?
Sorry, I roll first, or did you roll first? I roll.
You roll?
Get 79.
79. What level is he?
He is
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Yep.
7.
7. Same result. My God.
How does it not stun?
Alright.
You're fine.
Minus 3 just to count.
Did well.
You're still. So 6. What was the roll?
The spidey senses.
79.
79. You're fine. Next up is this character. Leif.
Oh, come on, Leif.
What are the chances?
Come on,
I
Steve.
will survive.
23.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Okay. What level is Leif, please?
He is 8.
8th. 21 plus 20. And he rolled a
23.
23
23
plus.
10.
10 plus his channeling is plus 10.
Okay, hang on a sec. So you rolled a 23 plus 10. He also gets plus 10 on the roll, 43. Okay, he needed to roll a. 69. And it was a 23 plus 10 plus channeling of 10. It was a 43. Okay, Leif, you're stunned.
He hasn't acted,
No, he has acted.
Can I do a change of action after this, please?
Just a second.
It's resolved.
Okay, so that's Leif. And who else we got? We've done everybody here, I think. Have we done that? Yeah, that's Jadar, Tanya, etc. Who's this? That's Severin?
Yes.
Give me your off, Severin. Sorry, first off, before you roll, what level is he?
8.
He is 8. Just a sec. What do you want? That's 25. Okay, 66 or better.
56.
Plus 10.
And he's got plus 15 challenge.
Well done.
Nice.
That plus 10.
Game changer.
Yep.
Okay. This person here with the sword is right on the edge.
Plus 10.
Etienne. So I'm going to ask a 50% or under, and they're affected. 50% or over, they're not affected.
90.
Not affected. Those odds out of, and the person rolled well, with only one of you getting stunned, that's pretty good going.
Long may
Can you open that berry, please?
Sorry?
He's acted already. He was opportunity to prepare and casting.
Yep.
Can he change his action so change to 10%, 20% take a berry?
Yep.
And then one thing to opportunity attack parry.
Let's just go through this. In his action this round, what has he done?
He had this opportunity to do something, but wait until I cast a spell, or if I need to prepare. Stunned?
Hang on. No. He can't prepare a spell and then wait. You either do something or you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Just thinking it through, or we had this rule with Gray before.
Okay.
So was he preparing? Or
Well, the
preparation is a conscious action that you do during the spell. You don't kind of think about it at the end of the round. You can either cancel the action. So he was preparing. So he cancels. He's got 90% left to act. What does he do with the rest of the?
Take a berry for 20.
Yes.
And then attack parry for 70.
Okay. He's still stunned because the stun berry is only for one round, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move one round of stun.
Right. So he's stunned more than one round.
Oh, sure. Yep. You take and it's only one at a time, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Don't come in bunches.
Oh, but he is stun, not stun, no parry, right?
Correct.
So I've got to change his action so he can parry.
He can parry. Correct.
Huzzah.
But you did relieve one round of stun with that.
Is that the end of the round, baby?
Nope.
Oh, I was going to interrupt about lunch because I didn't want to interrupt you.
We'll get to the end of the rounds. We're on 11 out of 24, and we will ask, but thank you. Gray, what is Gray doing? So there's been this blinding flash of light. You miraculously managed to survive. What do you do?
One less.
But it wasn't stun, no parry, so it's still defended.
You would have thought they charged. I was wondering if maybe
it's their action sequence.
if he's got that phantasm there, is he able to do another one?
What's the definition of the spell? Does it say that? How long does that phantasm you first cast
It lasts
last?
for 7 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting Askell's spells.
It doesn't say anything about concentration or anything about
It's
that?
concentration. If he stops concentrating on it, it still exists, but it's just.
Well, there you go. There's your answer. You can cast as many as you wish.
Oh, okay, cool. So I thought maybe it would be a good idea for him to cast another one to maybe draw some arrows, and then we can all attack when we can see the people.
Nice.
So you might do another one.
Okay. Okay. He's prepared 2 rounds. Give me a roll,
rounds.
please. So this is neither a plus nor a minus to the spell roll.
I'm just going to take some of
You
those.
do need your lucky dice.
Oh, wait. Aha!
Big green.
27, 37.
37, lovely. Spell successful. There is another apparition.
And it looks exactly like Ningwing, but like human Ningwing.
Human Ningman.
But with like lots of swords and stuff.
Oh,
Where is Human Ningman with lots of stuff?
So everyone knows who she is, so we know it's
good plan.
Okay.
She's gonna be. She's gonna like.
Wait,
She's
Ningman
lit
with
down the
fire?
bushes, and she's gonna be right, not near here. That's where the arrows go. She's gonna be right there.
Okay, in the bushes, on the path.
In the path, on the path.
Okay,
And
cool.
she's really tall, so if they shoot arrows through her head, it's gonna go over her.
Excellent.
Really
Lovely.
Clever.
I think Aiden's.
High heels as well.
I think Aiden's getting this game. I
With a
do.
target on the top of the head.
No fun.
Down the path.
She's doing like this.
Like a
Good parkour.
inflatable.
Opportunity fire.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and a 10% section.
Yep.
Dwarves.
Left hand.
That's a 5.
15.
Yep. Could be.
No, it's masked.
Oh,
So
okay.
plus 10 to whatever the mask's right.
Last turn. Pull a little cord out, I think.
I'm going to get t-shirts for
I was going to
everyone.
say, we need t-shirts, yeah.
That'll be good.
I'm 69.
Yeah, that preparation, Etienne, for sitting in all those sacrificed rounds, it does make a difference. It really does. Where's my 5? There's my 5. Okay, and her perception, please.
83.
Thank you. She doesn't hear anything. It's too hard to hear with all the stuff going on. She doesn't see anything.
Okay. So just opportunity fire.
Okay, done. Thank you. Leif, you are still stunned.
I thought he'd acted.
No, he hasn't acted this round.
He hasn't acted this round. My bad. Okay, we'll just
That's all right.
same thing.
So, yeah.
So
Okay.
well, apart from negative, not the negative 10, so 2 berries. Or oil.
No, we'll leave it as is.
Okay. So but he's
Tanya?
80 left.
She's sort of light.
Right.
She's obviously become aware of this air wall that suddenly sprung up alongside her. So that means that she's less concerned. She's seen it before, obviously. She's less concerned about that side, so I suppose she's more concerned about. Still, obviously, if anyone's foolish enough to do that, obviously she's seeing anyway.
Yep. So what does she do?
Well, it's opportunity attack.
Okay, so she's opportunity.
It's not going up.
Okay, she's crouching down and she's aiming this way.
Aiming this way, but if anything comes through the bushes, obviously.
Thank you.
She hears it, she shoot that.
Got it. Thank you. 3. No. Much. Etienne.
I won't touch the ball.
Might as well start preparing again.
Okay.
But I guess it's an opportunity cancel action if something rushes through the bushes towards him, he take the 10% cancel. For his preparation, but he intends to prepare unless something starts rustling through the bushes towards him.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
He stays right.
Yeah. So he's preparing.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7. All right.
So confused at this round.
You've been stunned though.
No, like, I'm just...
There is the sounds of running feet. Actually, no, there's not. There is, but there's just the sound of charge in Westron, and then the sound of running feet.
Actually, is it in the Discord? The other spells I have, I don't know.
51.
But you're going to.
So I think I just
Oh, herbs.
Yeah, is it in the
Yeah.
Is it in your special?
And several things happen at once. First thing happens is this guy here, this guy here, on the screen, turns the corner, legs it up to the apparition, pauses at the apparition.
She's moving because he can concentrate.
Yep. And he pauses and takes a swing. Tanya, you have a bow ready.
Yeah.
Hang on, we'll just come to this in a second. Let me just do a bit of narration. He comes up. Yeah.
Oh no, I've got 2 bowls of stuff. I've got to get covered.
Yes. So this is really weird. Gray, you probably see it too. Nathaniel, Tanya, you see it too. He runs up and there's something weird about him. He is kind of slightly blurry and really fast. And he is moving really quickly, and he just gets one really good proper attack on this apparition in front of him, and then he shouldn't be this fast. It's inhumanly possible to be this fast. He, with a back attack, with a second attack, he cuts through the head of this apparition, and it happens in a blinding shot. Then Tanya, you get your attack. At the same time, 2 men come charging out of the bushes here. I'm aware of the air wall. They look like 7 and 10. They look like one and 2. Charging out. What is the description of the air wall? We won't resolve that now, but in terms of preventing people going through it, or
One moment, please.
Thank you all.
Creates a shimmering transparent wall of highly compressed air. All attacks against the D through the wall are at -100. Spell attacks are at -50. Attempts to move through the wall require a very hard strength maneuver.
Perfect.
Base takes a round to complete.
Perfect.
Light-based attacks are immune. Not affected by the
Perfect. Thank you. That's what I needed. All right. Let me just check the others. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That works. So, sequencing. First things that happen are Tanya, this guy's come up and unhumanly, impossibly fast, cuts through, slash at the apparition. Possibly if he was slower, he would have realised that his first attack would have killed the person, but because he was almost moving too fast, he was almost at a disadvantage. You get a shot on him. Give me a roll, please.
41.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
51. Plus, oh, but then she's using a plus arrow.
Just 2 ticks. So number 4. So the roll was, please? 41 plus 10.
And then with a bow and arrow together, that's 111.
Cool, thank you.
You can try.
She doesn't get a flank. It's a frontal. He's definitely got his shield up. He's not shield parrying, but he's definitely got his shield up. And the roll was a 51, you said. That's it. 20 and an E-puncture. Roll the E.
Hey.
71.
Is that what you as well?
I don't think so. That's the good. 71.
That's a good roll.
71,
It's not bad.
71
well done.
on an E.
Yeah.
You hit him through his lower leg. He screams. And yeah, you think he's really sore. Really, really sore. No additional crits. No additional hits. That's the first action. The second thing that happens is, I think realistically, they come up, they're all intent on just barging their way through. I don't think they see it. I'll just check and see if they see it. See the wall in front of them. Oh, that was a 98. That's a 92. Yeah, they see this thing shimmering in front of them. Had they not been 90s, I would have said they would have just bounced off it or tried to run into it. They see it, and what do they do? Yeah, probably just pause for a second, kind of looking around. They're also on helmets, so it's very hard for them to see well. But they did manage to spot it. They would have had a minus for their helmets if they were 290s. No, that's fair. So they pause there. Next up is Demos. Demos, have you acted this round?
No.
Demos.
Action, please.
Well, I'm so far away from the action.
The spear is really long.
Yeah, as long as Jay does arms.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just the opportunity.
So could you're where, Demos? I mean, looking around, you certainly would have heard running. Could you see? Yeah. Oh, there's a lump of forest in the way. No, maybe not. So, what do you do? Decisions.
Can I do a perception?
Yeah, sure.
And then, yeah,
Oh,
103.
93.
Yeah, I see all.
And his bonus, please, for looking around.
40.
40. Yeah, it's just hard to see stuff in here, Demos. You don't see your thing. Okay, cool. Four. Okay. 12. Very, very close to you. This man, what's the distance? 15. Crashes through the bushes. I'll make the roll for his running.
Is he kind of frosty?
Yeah.
He's a bit frosty.
Would he be sliding on the ice?
He's a bit frosty.
Very slippery.
Yeah.
73, he certainly runs just fine. With his spear, crashes through the undergrowth, gets to here. First immediate target he sees crouching down is this person. It's Leif, and he stabs Leif. Leif, you're crouching down. Now he has a negative to his attack because he's run and attacked. Now, which direction would Leif have been? I think that would be a flank attack on Leif, but you tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh no.
Flank?
No, he'd be facing out that direction. That's where the noise has been coming from. He's expecting attacks from there.
Or the other side?
There's two people between him.
It is your call.
No,
It is your call.
that's right. That's where Leiden's expecting attack from.
All right. Okay. So you don't get a flank. You are, however, stunned. So he definitely has a penalty for his running. What was the distance I said it was?
15.
15. Okay. So his penalty of barging through the undergrowth is quite considerable. He's using a spear. He would be parrying a little bit because he's not a lunatic. Oh no, Leif's not parrying. Sorry.
Leif is parrying.
One sec. This guy is parrying. Leif, you are crouching. Can you parry when you crouch? I'll give you half parry when you're crouching. And you crouch, so I'll give you a penalty for being crouched down. He's just going to reach down and spear. What's his normal parry?
He was parrying. He was parrying 80% because he was stunned.
So what's 40%?
So 80% was 90. So half of that is 45.
Cool. He does you 25 and a knee puncture.
Oh, that's with his shield as well.
Yes.
We're going to get.
Well, it's lucky Leif was parrying.
Knee puncture of. I'm going to roll this in front of you, Leif. 23. Scrapes you along the side, Leif. You're lucky, basically your shield just turns at the last second. 2 hits. You're at -10 and you're bleeding at 3 hits per round. You've now taken your hand off your leg, so you're now bleeding at 3 hits per round. Yes.
So a total of bleeding at 3 hits per round. Sorry?
Yeah, 3 hits per round.
No, 4 hits per round. So you were originally bleeding at 3. Jada has healed you for 1 hit per round. So you're down to 2 hits per round on the old injury, and your hand's off it now. And then this guy's just done you another 2, that's 4. Yeah. Number 10.
It's a good time. Just pick up a bit of the ice.
Ooh, where's number 10? That's number 10. Number 10 should be this guy. Yeah, I think it is. It is. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So they've run up. And then Severin, you're the very last to act.
Yeah, so he's been storing out that adrenal strength move. He would like to, rather than just go.
Yep.
He's going to launch himself out of the crouch of the guy that we can see.
Yep.
But he'd like to smash into him.
Yep.
And so I guess his thought process here, he wants to nail the guy, but
Yep.
he doesn't want to stand off and he just wants to smash into him and hit him with everything he's got.
Sure thing.
So that hopefully someone will fire a bow because too close.
Okay. So you stand up, someone fires a bow at him.
No, you know what I'm getting at.
I've got it. He stands up. Someone.
So he goes and
Yep. Yep. Well, he can't attack. He can try a grapple on, if that's what he's trying to do. Or he could try a sword attack at half his OB. So you either stand up and attack at full OB, or you attack at half your sword's OB. Half. Sorry?
I'm asking about deflections, how that's triggered.
Oh, deflections?
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if he's shot with an arrow,
Yep.
and he doesn't know it's coming,
Yep.
how does that work with deflections? You have to know it's coming.
You have to know it's coming.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll do half.
So he's crouching down,
Yeah.
and he's going to try to. So I mean, my thinking goes, you can't use your full OB if you're like this.
Yeah, my thinking is he'd smash into him with his sword.
The rolls don't work like that. I'm sorry. Half OB. Give me a roll.
So, do you want me to roll the adrenal strength first?
That's your opinion.
Sure. Yep.
So Nicholas has got a spell now, and he could do
49.
overcast
49. And what?
I get you get your
roll
bonus for an attack, and so on, and one that applies.
1 and 4.
That's about pulling it.
So he's broadsword plus 152, plus 10.
Hang on. He's got to roll above 101, correct?
Thank you.
Oh, I can do
Yeah, with
cancer.
bonus.
My bonus are 1 and 4.
Yeah, what's his bonus?
Not great.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah.
Yep. So what's his adrenal strength? Adrenal, whatever it is.
Actually, it's 1 and 4 people. 1 and 4 people
Roll
who can.
100, just a bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yep.
that's a skill.
Yep. 75. There you go. And what was the roll?
Yeah. No, but this is stuff like
49. Success. Yep.
Oh wait, being the person. Oh, she's dancing about. But it looks like someone cut her head off, so maybe she regrows her head. Oh, it would have
Has it? Okay. So he is fighting with his broadsword of 152. Half of that is. I'll just do it this way. 152 divided by 2 is 76. Cool. He does get a flank.
Flank him!
Why is my mouse not working?
That's what I was
Oh, the plus 10 from the...
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have to say it every time, you know, can't not.
Absolutely.
You're nearly bad. Plus 10 and box balls.
Box not balls.
Box balls.
Cool. And okay, got that far. And what, please, is several? What was the roll? What was the attack roll?
I didn't know that.
Give me a roll.
Go.
82.
82. Nice.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Plus 2. I did. I did already add on the plus 10 elsewhere. So half of his broadsword, which is 76.
Still a good attack. Still good.
Flank attack. 82 roll. The defender does get their DB. He was parrying, but only a little bit. However, it was the 10% parry.
As long as you can get your head.
You hit him, Severin. You hit him.
Yeah.
You do him 8 hits.
Well done.
Good job.
Not that good. Oh, double hits.
Double hits. 16. Done. And I'll just double check those results. 76 for the broadsword. Flank, yes.
Maybe.
His. Yeah, plus 10, plus 10. Yeah. 16 hits, I'm afraid.
Do the first one first that stops looking.
And that is the end of the round.
Nicholas had a health spell.
Okay, what was the health spell?
He's going to try and do sleep on one of these people who's coming back.
Okay, is there a penalty for firing it through the wall?
Is it one of ours?
It's not a fire. It's not a fire. It's just the sight. So nothing's passing through the wall.
Okay.
So it's not like
Okay.
running
Yeah.
through.
Cool.
I believe. And
Cool.
it is. Where am I?
What do you mean? It's place.
Yeah. It is the 10th one. Oh, you want to roll?
Yes, please.
14.
14. And how long is he prepared for, please, Pete?
Yep, 4 rounds. 4 rounds. How many rounds have we played? 4.
4 rounds.
He's been tripping since the beginning.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is plus 20. Plus 20 to the roll.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. And what's the...
He's got plus 14 today, so.
Plus 14. And what was the roll itself?
14.
Plus 14.
Was it 14? Yeah.
Range, Pete, is minuscule, I think.
10 books.
Yep. And he is 7th, and he's casting it. It's an essence spell, isn't it? Or mentalism.
And he's a mentat.
Yes, yes. 58.
That helps him.
Yep. Okay. Plus 10. There you go. And your, which is his target, please, Pete?
This guy here.
Could you lift him up? Yep. 7. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. And what level is Nicholas? 7. Okay. Let's see. He collapses.
Woohoo! Hey.
Yay!
Is he like now zombie?
No, he's just asleep. This round is natural. He's magically asleep. Next round he's naturally asleep and will
Zombie him.
wake up.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Well, we'll see.
That was 7 down. Okay, that is the end of the rounds.